Ho, ho, ho. Merry Tinkmas Eve. Merry Tinkmas Eve, everybody. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it this far. 24 videos in a row. That is wacky. Wacky. So, I'm recording this the day before, so for me, it's Christmas Eve Eve. And then I have to also record Christmas Day's video. So, and I posted the church video earlier today, so I'm doing 2.5 videos today. So let's get started. Guys, you saw the thumbnail. We're going to try to make a little toy chest. Like, it could be a stocking stuffer. Because miniatures is a good idea because I can print it really fast. Or, yeah, that's my story. So what about if we make a little toy chest that's hinged? So it'll be a little bit of a challenge. We're not going too lazy, but we could maybe make a little hinged lid on it and then model some super simple little tiny toys to put in it. Is that a good idea? Why do I sound like Squidward? Let's go ahead and get started, guys. This is going to be very easy. How should we do it? Do we want curves? We could do this radius bar a little bit. Yeah. I think so. I bet toy chests have curves so kids don't hit their heads on the sides. Maybe. Let's go ahead and duplicate this, slide it over. Let's pick a better color. We'll go, you know what? We should work with a different color today. We always do blue, once in a while purple. Well, a toy chest is like wooden. Let's do light brown. Just because it's easy to see then. So, one of these might be the lid. Let's just save one. These little beveled bottoms don't really print that nice. So, I usually cut a nice bottom on. So, let's do that quick. Yeah, so I just slid the radius bar up, which gives all the corners a little bevel. Maybe someday we'll be able to do that with all the shapes. So see, that's better. We can still have a little rounded corner there. But if we group that together, see, it'll snip that up. Make sure to hit D to drop it. So see, we have a nice flat bottom. You know what? I could have... Well, let's see how it looks. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the whole thing. Let's raise it up a little bit. I'm going to hold Shift and grab this tab right here and pull down a little bit. See, we can cut, and we'll turn it to a hole. See? Boop. See, we can cut a little rim in there. Let's go ahead and stretch it a little bit and then align it probably. Yeah, let's align it up. Okay, let's hit T for transparent on the solid object so we can see in there. See, look, we're way too thick on the bottom, which is what people used to say to me. That's why I started going to the gym. Just kidding, but was that funny? Let's turn it back to a solid. There we go. Love it. Love it. Okay, all kinds of thoughts happening. Just in case, let's go like this. Let's copy the whole damn thing. Okay, yeah, just in case, let's actually copy this whole thing. I don't know why. Let's just do it. Okay, group these together. A boop. Look at that. It's a coffin. Look. We've actually made a coffin before. For Halloween. That was a long time ago. Oh my gosh. Was that 2 years ago? I don't know. Anyway, let's focus here, please. So now, you know what's kind of funny? I think we're going to have to cut the top too. So the lid fits nice. Okay, we already cut the bottom off. Yeah. Okay. So much for our rounded edges. Well, we're still gonna have the rounded edges on the sides. Okay, let's chop this top off so it has a flat top. Then it'll the lid will close better. So we chopped the top and the bottom off. But see, we still got some rounded edges here. So that's fine. Okay, lid. So we could probably make this. Yeah, let's just do this, the lid like this over here. See, we did want this. I knew it. Easy as that. Buggity bam. Okay, let's group it together. This one's also, okay, that's flat there. This one's also going to need a flat top here. So let's trim a tiny bit off the top. That's good. Okay, we're rolling, we're rolling. Now we need to figure out how to hinge this pupper on there. We're probably going to print the lid separately. Okay, so let's just do it. We can do, we've done a few styles on this channel. Why don't we just do something kind of easy? How about thinking, I don't know, let's just do something. Maybe it'll be something new, I don't know. We can make a hinge. Let's just do this. A snap-in hinge, so it'll snap in afterwards. Okay, let's mirror it. Okay, so we have a little pill here. I think we'll just do one long hinge. Okay. All right, let me get this flat on here. Okay, that's exactly on the end. That's exactly on the end. Okay, let me align these up here. Okay, we can line it up on there. Turn these back to solids. Okay, let's group it together. So we got a big old pill shape, right? Okay, let's pretend this pill. We're gonna make, because we're gonna print the box so small, we're still gonna have the hinge be kind of bulky so it actually functions. So we might even leave it this big. Now we just need to make two little ends for this to snap into. That shouldn't be too hard. Right? Let's see. How do we want to do it? Let me have a drink of coffee and I will think about it. You know, something we could do for just a little different, a different scenery. Why don't we use the sketch tool to do something? That is not the sketch tool. Let's grab it and drag it and put it on the side of this box right here, okay? Because then we can see this exact side. And we could go ahead and make something here. Let's make our movements. How small do I want them? Okay. I'm going to make my movement smaller here. Let's start making a shape. I want to make sure it's perfectly flat, so I'll actually cut it off afterwards. So I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just try something here, guys. Come on. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Could you guys please wait? There, we made a triangle. I just realized we should stage this. We gotta stage this. So let's get this ready. We got to put it on there. Otherwise, we don't know if it's going to swing open correctly. Oh my gosh, we almost... That would have not been good. Okay, so this has to be a little far away like that. I'm going to drop this down a little bit because, see, I need that to print nice too. So I'll chop the bottom of that off. See, we got a little flat spot on that now. And let's attach it to this lid. Let's just pretend that is where it needs to be. Let's check if it's aligned. Now it is. How do we want to attach it to the lid? We don't have to be too fancy about that, I don't think. Should we just use this? We need the two ends to stick out farther than this support, this thing. See, I was thinking just something like this. Hey, that's not shabby. It's not too shabby. How's that look? Eh? You can lie to me if you have to. Let's group it together. Okay, so see, we got this. Is that nice? I like it. I want it to be kind of bulky because I want it to feel like it's not going to fall apart. So let's see if this seems decent. Like, let's put it on there. And then we can make the other part. And then the box, like, the box will be done. So this, it seems like it's kind of hard to make a hinged box, but it's not too bad. Okay, here we are, guys. Oh yeah, duh. I can't align it. I'll have to eyeball it. Because, look, because this is part of the object, so it's trying to line it up weird. So we'll just eyeball it. Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is where... Ooh, look at that box. Huh? You like that? You want me to send you one of these for Christmas? Okay, we have to picture, though, this box is going to... This is going to print tipped over. This is going to print sitting just like it is. Ooh, I had another idea, too. Okay, yeah, this is what we want, though. So now we can do what we were going to do. Put the sketch tool on the side. See? Now we know where our thing needs to plug in. Because these little domes are going to snap in. So let's do it. I'm just going to go kind of crazy here. And maybe it'll be cool. Do I want this to be round? Maybe. Double click. Make some of these into curves. Decide if we hate it or love it. You can double click if you want to make stuff into curves, by the way. You can kind of adjust stuff. Maybe one of these would look kind of cool without the curves. What are we thinking? Delete the whole program? Okay, let's hit finish and check it out. See, we got this here. Let's slide her over. We can always make it more dainty. We're going to be... Okay, let's just see. Let's see. Okay. That's a beefy hinge. See, this is gonna... We're gonna cut a deal into here for that to snap into. I guess it would look kind of good if... It's going to be a pretty bulky hinge. We need it to snap in, though. Okay. See, we can still edit it. See, we have no reason why this... Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I got to think about it because that can't swing open with that point there. Okay, let me think. Let's try something. Let's go back. Edit sketch. Let's get rid of this. This point looks not nice to us. For us. I think we might need a more rounded shape here. Yes, maybe we can make it a little slimmer. There. There we go. Little slimmer. Okay, so would that swing open? I think it would. It's not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's cut a dent into there. I kind of wish I could just ungroup this, but... You know what? I don't think I changed the size of this. Oh, yeah, I did. Duh. We'll just wing it. We want it to be a pretty lot bigger anyway. Let me get this about the size of this. I just don't feel like ungrouping the pill thing. So see, we could just make this a little bigger like this. That's fine. Okay. And then let's cut it in like this. Boing. And we need one on the other side, so duplicate. Oh, duh. Never mind. Pretend I didn't say that. We could just finish it and then slide one over. So group both of these and we'll have our nice little dip there. See? That'll snap in. The problem is we don't know quite where to set this. Because see, if we set it out too far like this, it'll be really loose and it might fall out. But if we put it way in like this, the lid won't even snap in. That's the problem. I have a little bit of a solution. I have a solution. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Brainstorm. Ungroup it. So we can edit the sketch. Watch this. Whisper. I got it. We're going to extend this way down like this. We're going to actually... I'm going to add another point right here. See, this is not... It's not touching the... It's not touching our model. This is going to work. I think. See how it's not touching our model? Which means we want it to touch a little bit down there. Okay, let's hit finish sketch. There. Now, if we only make this as wide as it has to be, like make it a little thinner like this, this is going to have some flex. So we can, this will bend out a little bit to allow these to snap in. Because see, it's not connected right here. It's connected way down there. So that'll bend out a little bit. Huh? Is that a good idea? And the thinner we make it, the more it would bend. Like, obviously it'd bend a lot like that. But we need, well, that might be perfect right there. Ooh, what do you think? Let's check it out. Let's group these together. Wrong button. See? Could we get away with having it even closer like that? Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, let's duplicate it. We're done with the box. We just got to mirror it. And let's put them about the same. Can I get them exactly the same? They are. Which I could just group them together. like this, and then I could align them with this. I bet they're perfect. Watch this. They're not. Okay, let's see if we like them. Okay, let's make sure everything's okay. Let's turn these. Yeah, see them, the pill, we're calling it the pill. It's not actually hitting anything. Can these bend far enough out? I think so. What do you think? Kind of a bulky hinge. I told you it was going to be bulky. I warned you. But that should be a working hinge now. Pretty cool. So we can take this apart now. We have a printable box. I should get this printing right away. That's okay. It won't take long to print. And see, there's not much overhangs here. I could have even... Let's see. That's not going to be too thin right there, is it? Let's just try it. It looks okay. So now we just need a few toys. We need some toys to put in there. They're going to be very tiny. Like, we're talking like sugar cube sized. So what should we make? Let's make a little car. Here, let's use the sketch tool. We got to make a really bad car. Let me get my movements bigger here. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to car it up. Whatever this car looks like is what you guys have to drive to work. I just make a Bugatti photorealistic. Double click the ones that you want to be curves. Look at this wheel well. Why is it it's supposed to be up farther? Isn't it supposed to be way up here? I can't help that you pick out bad cars at the dealership. What do you think? This is going to be tiny, so it probably won't even matter. Okay, finish sketch. Okay, all we have to do is make it wider, and we're going to add some tires. That was fun. That was an easy car. See, that'll print flat. This is what your guys' car looks like. But see, if we print it like this big, guys, that's what I'm talking about. See, we didn't have to add too much detail. All right, guys, I'm going to make a few more toys. We won't go crazy just because I'm on a time crunch, but why don't I do a little time lapse making a couple more toys. There we go. That's good. We got a few little toys here. So we got the classics. We got the car. We got a little biplane here. Yep, very simple. Blocky. And little sailboat. Also very simple. Look, we made a little ball and a cup toy. If you had some thread you could glue on a thread, you could have a working tiny ball and cup toy. Guys, I think that's good. Obviously, I could just keep making more toys, but that's a good little test because we got to see if this box even works. So let's print the box first and see if it snaps together. I think it's ready. Yeah. Let's send it to the printer. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. We got successful printage. I can see these were very thin. Hold on one second. Okay, let's pop this off and I'll show you what I mean here. Oopsies. Okay, so we might need a little adjusting, but we're gonna see. So see right here where we cut these curves in? It's probably hard for see. See, look, there's actually little holes in the sides. Okay. Otherwise, it printed pretty decent. We got little strings. Ooh, it's nice and small. Okay, guys, let's see. Moment of truth. Maybe we have to adjust it anyway. Did we get it on first try? Of course we did. Oh my gosh. Look it. Dude, that is the beauty of us having done so many projects. Was that a line from the previous? We got a little line on here. I might have left some filament on the bed. Look at this. So, let me see how easy it snapped in. That strategy worked perfectly good. Being able to bend these off to the side. See, watch. It bends it over a little bit. Just enough for it to snap in. Did I just put it on upside down? Dude, that is such a neat way to attach stuff. I love it. Look at. So that what I'm saying is I could bulk these up a little bit. So if any of the channel members want to print some of these for any reason, I will bulk up these a little bit so it doesn't, you know, so there's not a little hole in the sides of these basically. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's really good. Very nice toy chest. Okay, let's print the toys. Are they even gonna print? I'm gonna do 0.1 layer height. I'm gonna load some different filament and we'll see how small we can print the toys. Okay, we'll be right back. Hey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think they printed. Okay, we got our box. Look at these little toys here. Let me put this up. The only thing that popped off, I think, was the ball for the ball in a cup. But we could use a BB. I think a BB would fit in there. Maybe we'll have to check. Oh my gosh, I printed it on a raft because of that ball. I thought it would work. I wonder if that's a bad idea though. Are these gonna come off? Okay, let me see. Okay, well, first off, can you guys see these? Look at. Okay, the GoPro doesn't focus very good at close range. Look at the size of these. They actually look fine. They look pretty good, actually. Okay, let me get these off of here if I can. Yay! Oh my gosh, guys, look at these tiny deals. Oh gosh, they're too tiny to even show you. There's the boat. Look at, guys. We've got toys. And oh my gosh, look. It looks like we made this for a BB. There's a BB stuck in there. There, it came out. Should I see if I can catch it? All right. Oops, I don't have a string. Judo. Okay, that would be hard. There. See, it fits right in. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get our toy chest. We got to clean up around here. We got to clean our room. Look at this beautiful lid here. Look at how many toys we could fit in there. Oh my gosh, we could have printed so many more toys. How cool is that? We have a toy chest. Dude, the only thing I was thinking afterwards, we should have had it say toys on here. We could have either indented the text into here because that was printing flat like that. So we could have indented the text toys into the lid here, or we could have had it sticking out right here because that was printing like that. So that's the only thing I would add to it, but otherwise it's fantastic. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go, guys. We got toys for Christmas. Oh my gosh, these things are just tiny. These are some of the tiniest little separate things I've printed. There we go. All right, guys. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.